Hey everybody, Benjamin here, Centaur Fragrance, chatting it up on some beautiful fragrances. And today I'm going to showcase 4 of the Parfum Cologne, a fairly new fragrance line from the house of Roja. And I'll tell you, are these fragrances worth your effort? Are they worth your time? And are they good fragrances? Let's talk about them here today. Are they worth, checking out? Are they any good? And what's the differences between these 4 fragrances? Let's talk about it. Before we jump into these fragrances, please like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, share the video, and tell a friend. And let's jump into the fragrances here today. So first off, I wanted to mention Elysium. You might be very familiar with this one. This is their best seller. This is the one everybody tends to gravitate towards. If you're a lady, they'd have a fragrance called Elixir that's specifically made for you. Now, I have talked about this fragrance quite a bit because I do feel like it was inspired, and it took a little bit of the top of Aventus, and then I believe it took the heart of Bleu de Chanel. And this fragrance to me is not a very original fragrance whatsoever, but it is a very nice mass appealing fragrance. It's very wearable, it's very likable, it's very trendy, and it certainly is beautiful. It has that Aventus almost pineapple sparkle. It has woodsy, a nice, almost like a cedar. It has mass appealing blue notes to it. It's very fresh. It certainly is a compliment getter. The performance on this one should be better. And you're going to see that a trend with all these Parfum Colognes. Again, the Parfum Cologne versions are lighter, more affordable. They're more affordable, which is good, but they're lighter, more, I guess, versatile fragrances. And they're made to be a little bit, I guess, more urban or trendy or maybe more youthful offerings, which is, I guess, nice, especially if you like playful fragrances or if you want something that's easier to wear, something you feel, again, a lot of the times if it's a more mass appealing fragrance, at least for me, and I think a lot of people in the fragrance community, if it's more wearable, we tend to be more comfortable and maybe wear that fragrance more than our more strange or unusual fragrances. So this one certainly is worth trying out. And again, for the ladies, Elixir is absolutely gorgeous. I do feel that Elixir takes some character and some of the DNA from Coco Mademoiselle, which is a big top seller, and it does smell similar to that. So it's not very original either, so that takes away from it, but it's still a beautiful fragrance. This one here, you got it when you wear this fragrance. It's got to put a smile on your face. So, anyways, beautiful fragrance, Elysium, certainly worth trying. Again, in this video, we're not getting deep into the notes. We're not doing that at all. I'll highlight how the fragrance feels, then we're going to compare and contrast as we get deeper into the video. What's the differences? So this is Scandal. You might have heard about this one. This is a little bit more like a classic spicy, powdery, clean fragrance. This one is nice as well, but I don't know. To me, I've smelled plenty of fragrances that kind of give me this vibe, but do it so much better. I do feel like if you are a lover of Koros or 80s, 90s types of vibes, this one might be interesting to you. I just feel like this one is stuck almost in another generation, even though that's not a terrible thing. I don't feel like this one, they maybe made it with this Parfum Cologne version. I don't know if they made it mass appealing enough, and I also feel like it's kind of weaker. And I think they tried to really tame down that strong personality of that fragrance. So they made it a little bit too weak on the performance. But Scandal's nice. It's powdery. It's kind of sensual. It's kind of musky. It's got spices. This has a lot of notes thrown into it, a lot of complexity. So it's, you can't even talk about all the notes in a whole fragrance review in 10 minutes. But do give it a try. Do give it a go. If you do like, powdery, clean, sensual, and kind of a dirty fragrance all at the same time, Scandal kind of does that. A Vetiver is another fragrance out of this collection, and this one is also really, really good. There's actually a cult following behind the original. It's a fantastic fragrance as well, but the Vetiver Parfum Cologne makes it even fresher. It makes it even more likable, in my opinion. And I have to tell y'all that this is a really, really great Vetiver fragrance. Now, I do feel like this one's fresher and has a really interesting, mass-appealing, modern kind of quality about it. But it also has almost an oily violet, which for some people might make or break the fragrance. I really quite like that vibe. There's a lot of incense to this fragrance as well. That really gives this fragrance more body and more personality in a great way. For some people, incense is a make it or break it type of note. But again, I feel like it really comes together in this fragrance very well. This is one of the better or more citrusy fragrances that Roja's put out as well, with this Vetiver Parfum Cologne. And it comes together, simple, elegant, timeless type of fragrance very well done. Again, the performance on this one, just like a lot of the others, is 6 hours or so. I said Scandal, again, didn't have very good performance. I'd say it's more of a 5-6 hour fragrance, and the projection maybe is even less than some of the others. But getting into the last of the fragrance, this is certainly my favorite out of the bunch. This is the Enigma Parfum Cologne. Y'all know how popular this fragrance is, at least the original. Maybe their most mass appealing fragrance, perhaps even giving, you know, Elysium a run for its money, which is very mass appealing and one of their biggest top sellers. Honestly, I don't know which one sells better than the other, but certainly this one here, the Enigma, is a very popular fragrance to begin with. Then they made it a Parfum Cologne version. This one really ups the ginger, really makes it a really fresh ginger. It has that beautiful rum, has those woody notes, has almost a patchouli vibe to it. Enigma Parfum Cologne is an absolutely stunning fragrance. This one's even easier to wear than the original. The original had a Coca-Cola vibe, and certainly perhaps there is a little bit of that here, but I don't get as much of it. To me, this has more of a rum and a spiciness, and again, it's more almost not transparent, but more modern, more almost youthful and playful. A little bit more sweet here, in my opinion, and but it's not overtly sweet by any means. It's actually maybe could be even sweeter. But it's a beautiful fragrance, highly recommended. This is actually my favorite fragrance out of all the Roja fragrances I've ever tried. This is their most modern, their most mass appealing, in my opinion, overall, that still has character. I mean, Elysium probably is, you know, might win on the street, is getting the most compliments, but overall, for actually getting compliments like the wow factor and actually getting big compliments and big reactions, you know, this one here is absolutely going to do it for you. Enigma Parfum Cologne is certainly a beautiful, spicy fragrance, but again, I might be giving it a little bit of favoritism because I am drawn to the spicy fragrances, and that's one of my favorite things in looking forward to fragrances. So there's certainly some cinnamon snuck up into this fragrance, and absolutely adore that. Anyways, which fragrance sounded the best to you? The timeless, classy vetiver, you know, fresh and incensey, a little bit of a twist and a little bit of a confident vibe actually mixed into it, but still very likable and wearable. Did the Scandal sound the best? You know, clean but yet dirty, and you know, kind of having a little bit of a mysterious vibe about it. Did that sound good to you? The Scandal, again, or was it the Elysium being one of the biggest mass appealing top getters? If you love that fresh top, if you like that citrus off the top, if that's your kind of thing, if you like Aventus, if you like mass appealing fragrances, if you like Sauvage, this is certainly the one you probably want to try. And or was it the Enigma, my personal favorite, the spicy booziness, the beautiful ginger? Oh my goodness, love this stuff. Anyways, y'all know that these are expensive fragrances. Y'all know that these are terribly expensive. I did not get these for free. This is not a sponsored video. I did not get these free from anybody, but I did want to showcase these videos like this because, again, I'm not really trying to shout down or put down on somebody, but there were a couple people in the past who actually got these fragrances for free, and it seemed to me like the company Roja would want a video like this, and I actually thought this was a great idea. If there's a smaller collection that comes out and you have the opportunity to compare all the fragrances for you know, people out there, you know, other fragrance lovers and enthusiasts and the consumer, possibly if you want to buy any of these, yeah, this is a beautiful type of thing, and they really didn't do that, and I wanted to finally make this. I felt like this was an important video to make. Hopefully, this was an important video. I think that if you're getting into the House of Roja, this is certainly a good place to start. Yes, there are more creative, more daring fragrances. Yes, Roja does have some fascinating, full-bodied, charismatic, more chypre fragrances, and also some very luxurious, high-end, you know, expensive fragrances like my favorite, you know, Great Britain. But these fragrances here are probably the easiest to try. I would recommend you try these first. And again, I didn't bring out a bottle of Elixir. It's not really a Parfum Cologne fragrance, but that one for the ladies is really nice as well. I don't know, again, how original, again, sometimes I feel with Roja, how original some of their fragrances are. Also, these are expensive. These are more mass appealing, trendy fragrances that are playful, but yet they're awfully expensive in that $250, $300 range. But again, if you want class and sophistication, you know that you're going to get that from Roja. And I think that's what people buy Roja and get into the House of Roja for, is that they know they have something fancy, sophisticated, a brand you can trust, and you like the brand name of Roja, knowing that you have one of the most expensive brands on your hands, and one of the most, a fragrance, that's one of the most desirable fragrance houses in the fragrance game or in the fragrance world. So that certainly speaks to Roja. And but again, they are a bit expensive, but again, for everybody, I'm not trying to hype these up. We'll talk about some more affordable fragrances in the future. I'll talk about some fragrances that are better bang for your buck. But today, for the people who might be interested in these fragrances, I hope that I did a good job. Let me know in the comment sections below. Did you like my fragrance review? Do you like these fragrances? Do you like the House of Roja? Do you love them? Do you hate them? Do you think they're too expensive? Do you not like the blending? Do you not like that they take, some inspiration or even buy formulations of older fragrances and make it their own? What would you like to see different? Let's give Roja maybe some feedback. And also, are you excited to try any of these? Again, this is beautiful. I do recommend you try the Enigma Parfum Cologne. It's gorgeous. It's a top seller. People are going crazy for this one for a reason. Stunning fragrance. Anyways, let me know in the comment sections below. I'll see you soon, everybody. Again, I upload Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, so stay tuned and make sure you never miss out on my content. And if you don't want to miss out, you know what to do down below. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, share the video, tell a friend, and all that beautiful stuff. And let's build up the fragrance community. Let's build up the Centaur fragrance community. And certainly I'm a part of that. At least I'm trying to be, and help the world. So everybody, I'll see you soon. Have a beautiful day. Smell great. Wear what you love. Find the fragrances that you love and enjoy those fragrances. So I'll see you soon, everybody. Have a beautiful day. Stay safe. Stay beautiful. I'll see you soon, everybody. Peace out and bye.